Wallace, your digital asset king. Super excited to be here with another episode, sharing with you on how specifically to leverage the three moves I like to call to passive income. So that's what I'm excited to share with you. That's what we're going to be breaking down. I get that question a lot when I'm talking to people. I actually just had the question the other day. It's like, what is it that we actually have to do? How does it really work to start making money online with digital assets? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you step by step on what it actually takes to make money specifically with digital assets and automations online. So I just wanted to share with you just a brief story. Like, even when I first got started, what was interesting was figuring out how to, like, really, still to this day, like, I see the biggest thing is it's not that making money online or just making money online in general is hard. It's about putting all the moving pieces of the puzzle together. Like, once you learn one area, it's like it's another area you gotta learn. There's so many different things, email, so many moving parts. So I think that's the thing that makes it difficult. And then it's not like all in one area. So I know that was one of my difficult things that was for me. And when I find is, like, as I talk to a lot of people and help a lot of our people in our community and stuff, that's probably the biggest thing is really just the tech. So I want to help you understand how to, like, overcome the tech challenges too as well that you may have seen trying to put all the moving pieces of the puzzle together. Because outside of that, it's really pretty straightforward. It's really three, I like to call it three main moves. We'll break those down today, but it's like the vehicle, and that's like the opportunity. What is it that you're selling, service or opportunity? But then that market, the engine, which is the marketing, the system, what's helping you create the automations to do a lot of the heavy lifting. And then the third one is just the fuel. So how do you get it out there into the market space, whether that's paid advertising or organic? So a lot of things, we start off with, which is just organic. So those are really the only three things that needs to be focused on. But it's just that marketing system, and we find that it's like the biggest thing that keeps a lot of people stuck or from moving forward is like, how do I automate that? So that's what I wanted to share with you. Just show you, like, on my journey too as well, some of the things that I actually put in place for myself and want to be able to help you with if you made it to this video. Specifically, because I know that you particularly might be searching for a way. So let's just hop right into it. I actually created some slides that I wanted to share with you just a little bit. You can watch some previous videos, just kind of know a little more about my story, but I wanted to get right into it. So I also have some gifts for you. If you just head over to paywithsean.com, I'm actually going to lay out this same blueprint where you can get access to it right now. The same one I'm going to share with you here in the video. So I just want to just share with you really quickly, in this book, Get Rich with Wallace D. Wattles, he talks about it, and I just like to use this quote out of there. It's just about it's not about doing certain things, it's just about doing certain things a certain way. And that makes the biggest difference. So that's what I want to share with you is how to do things a certain way to start getting the results that you desire, and share with you how to cross that bridge. So if that bridge for you has been tech or putting together, like, how do you automate things around your business, to do that heavy lifting. So all you're doing is focusing on, like, servicing clients or focus on generating leads and things that make the biggest difference in your business versus having to deal with the tech. I want to help you cross that frustration today. Okay, so that's my biggest thing that I want to help you be able to do. So that's my biggest thing I want to help you do today is cross that bridge that you've been dealing with when it comes to the automations, the tech, and understanding how to really, where to start that step by step. So this is the biggest thing I like to point out is in this connector model. It's the biggest thing I love to just point out. It's really simple. Just think about yourself as that middleman. When you have a hungry audience looking for something that they desire, and you can position what they're looking for and just give it to them. So in this case, a $1 billion company was made from people who just wanted to find a way to get some transportation. They made an app. You probably heard of this company. It's called Uber. Right? So I just want to see how easy this connector model is. Again, find a hungry audience who wants a desire. That could be a service, product, something that you're offering, something of value. And in this case, this was they wanted to find a place to stay. So they just created they don't own any real estate or anything of that nature. Very similar. You probably heard of Airbnb. So I just wanted to show you the connector model. It's just simply about being that middleman, right? Doing this in any space, just finding booming industries to be able to do it in. So again, I want to share with you on how you just be that middle person, or find a hungry audience. And in this case, people want to learn how to make money or leverage digital assets, right? So, and we share with them on how to do that, and you can make a commission, right? You can make a big commission with that. And now you just put yourself in the middle. So this connector model has been working for tons of businesses in a lot of different spaces. Just understanding how to really complete those two components. And a lot of big companies that already are doing this, like Amazon, Target, Apple. They already are leveraging models like this. So I just want to share with you the same knowledge, the same information, so that once you can start to leverage it and see how it really works, this will give you the step-by-step blueprint really on how to really start leveraging. I like to call the 3 moves to really how to start making money online. So the knowledge alone can really start to set you free, like what Phil said here.
Just the knowledge alone. Just watching and understanding how a digital asset is formulated, deployed, thought about, and structured, knowing that puts you light years ahead of anybody who's even thinking about wanting to build a legacy of their own, to actually start passive cash flow. Because I believe no matter what it is that you have to offer, passive cash flow is pretty much everybody's goal so they can live the life that they want to live. This is the foundation for how that is done. And you made it so easy for one to not only just to get that asset, create it and put it out there, but you made it really easy so no one has to feel like they have to learn this stuff. You can just get started next week, as long as you got an idea, as long as you have some value, as long as you got something that you truly want to share and give to the world that's going to help somebody.
That's the key. So you kind of heard Phil there. He was able to come in and get that transformation of understanding how to start leveraging his digital asset as well. So I want to share with you on how you do have to actually learn something, but I want to simplify that learning process. What I like to say is like collapsing time frames, right? So my mission is to empower 100 families globally to be able to generate $1,000 a month passively income with digital assets. That's my goal, right? And that digital asset, I'm going to share with you some of the ones that I'm leveraging right now. I like to call them vehicles. Sometimes I have clients that are, or people in our community already have an opportunity or vehicle, I like to say. But the concept is still the same. So that's what my journey is, my passion is showing you on how to generate a passive income, right? And potential strategies too as well to help you be able to put these in place, giving you also access to the support, the tools, the resources, and the community to help you be able to reach your financial goals, whatever that may be, right? Mine is to help leave legacy for my generations to come, for my daughter. So that's my purpose. That's my mission, right? Should you accept it, right? Because it's your mission. If you should you accept it, is to take that on the challenge and actually just take action steps that actually give you to help you be able to get your goals that you're looking to accomplish. So that'll help us both be able to do what we want to do. Most importantly, take care of our families. That's my whole purpose. So if you want to take it along as that mission, you're in the right place. So I just want to share with you a few of the things just to be 100% transparent. Many of our students are making a lot of money, because what we're teaching them is very transferable. That's what I really like about it. Anyone can really do it. But again, their results are not typical or average for that matter, right? The results are based off of commitment, also a work ethic and ability to follow instructions and taking action. So once again, legally, I cannot guarantee any income results, especially when we're talking about money. We just have to be grown here. So, you may not make anything. Like again and again, the students that are making tons of money, there's one thing that's common from them all. It's just pretty much come down to one secret, and that's just execution. It is down to take execution. That's really what it comes down to. So I just wanted to be transparent there, because at one time I wasn't even getting results. I was one time as well. I felt like I was high functioning, but I was trying to figure out my way online. Same thing, trying to figure out, put all these moving pieces of the puzzle together. Went to school, got a good job, and fell off from that job. So it's like my journey online has been quite some journey. But what I've came to figure out was assets that was important, that I liked it, was digital assets, primarily because after going through a divorce here too as well, I had to sell some of my most precious assets just to kind of keep me afloat at one time. And it was my silver I've been stacking for a while. So the reason I use this as an example is because it did its purpose, it held its value. But one thing I was like, dang, one thing I wish that could have kept happening that the silver didn't provide was cash flow. And I was like, dang it, what can I do that didn't require such a long-term investment like this that could have still been able to produce me cash flow? And that would have been digital assets. So that was my solution to that problem. So that way I could do it. And I found that a lot of people were looking for the same type of solution, needing more cash flow. But here was the biggest thing, was the tech overwhelm, right? So I want to help you to not have to deal with the tech overwhelm or the complexity tools to really put this whole thing in motion. So that's why I wanted to share with you. It's not only the step-by-step piece. It's like, how do you overcome the tech overwhelm? So I want to share with you that, so that way you could have more of a clarity. So that way if you had lack of clarity, right, I'm looking for them step-by-step, I want to share with you how to get a clarity so that way you can identify the biggest strategies to help you really get the results that you're looking for when it comes to starting to make money online. So that way you don't have to worry about financial stress or struggling with generating consistent cash flow. Again, that was my biggest thing, is how do I start generating more of a consistent cash flow? So that's what I want to share with you. Again, I'm going to dive into the 3 moves that can generate daily cash flow, daily passive cash flow, leveraging digital assets. So that's what I want to just hop into very briefly. Now, the first thing I would like to say is it's just the vehicle, right? We'll call it a product or service that you always must have, something of value. So that's the biggest component. What I want to do is just share with you one of the things that I'm actually using. What is the vehicle? So it's the biggest move of them all, because one of the reasons the vehicle is so important is because it's like secret number 1, if you will. It's like why starting a digital asset and automation is the number 1 way to making passive income, right? Passive profits, or massive profits, I say, this year, is because number 1 is digital, so it doesn't require a lot of, I want to say, effort per se once it's built to continue to deliver on, because it's digital. So all you need is just the internet. I didn't mean to get off of that yet. It's just the internet. And then second is once you can automate that, that's what frees up your time. This is what creates the massive profits, because now it's not so much of the leverage on yourself. So that's what I want to point into. What I want to show you here right now is there's a couple of things that is super cool is when you can leverage digital assets. I want to point out to you, what if there's a way to leverage and keep 100% commissions, right? That's what makes the biggest difference, is in being able to have 100% commissions, because this beats any other business model that's really out there, if you will, when it comes to just business in general. So that's what digital assets allow you to be able to do. What I'm going to do right now, I'm just moving through a few of the slides. I'm going to share with you just a quick testimonial and show it you how she was able to do this. Really have this life-changing commission because of the same model I'm going to share with you right now in the e-learning space, right? So one of the things I normally point out, I'm pulling it up right now. Actually, I can just show you right here. I'm actually just kind of going through the slides really quickly, because I want to point out one specific component. Right here, these are just different areas where you can actually go find digital products. But what I've really found out that there's really one area that you want to really focus on when it comes to finding the right assets to promote or to leverage if you're not making your own, right? And that's private independent networks. So that's why I wanted to share it to you. It's just private independent networks. And this is why digital assets is so cool, is because once you can find those, there's some of them that are giving you up to 100% commissions, right? And letting you leverage the whole asset itself. So after failing and going through a lot of different models, I was able to stumble upon this model here I want to share with you here that made the biggest difference. And it was on how to start leveraging this model called master resale rights. Okay. So the reason I'm wanting to bring this up is because once you have the right vehicle, then it's just about knowing on how to set it up. And that's what I want to help you with, is to set it up, helping you alleviate the techie component of like really creating the digital part of it, where that's putting it online and setting up the system and things of this nature. Because one of the things I have found that was tricky for me was helping people create their own digital product, right? It can be done, but if a person doesn't have certain things in place, it takes a little longer for them to get to that area where they're getting results and things of this nature. So what I found is where you can find something that's already leverageable, it's easier to really get in the game, right? So let me share with you on how she was able to get some fantastic results. She's never, ever really did anything in this space before. And simply from plugging it to a system, being able to promote the message, really, and being able to leverage automations, this is some of the results she was able to have. And I'm going to show you the community and everything that made all this possible. So let me share this with you.
Tuesday this past week was 11 weeks that I've been doing this business. I can't even wrap my brain around it, but I'm at 220,000. See, I can't even wrap my brain around it. I don't even know that number. Like, I can't. It's more than my husband and I make in 2 years. I have made our income, both of us, 2 years in under 3 months.
Isn't that wild? In under 3 months, right? So let me see what other slides do I have in here. That was Dean. So I definitely wanted to share that with you. You see, I kind of built the whole deck for you. So yeah, what I want to share with you is the marketing system. That's what we're going into next. That's part 2 is the marketing system, right? So I want to share that with you, what that looks like. I was able to help Kim actually create her own too as well, so you can effortlessly automate the process. So I'll share this with you. So secret number 2 is starting the engine, right? So this is the video I'm going to actually cut today. But before I got into that training, I wanted to cut. That wasn't my purpose for this one here. My purpose today was to share with you how you can actually leverage this same process and how they're able to get the results too as well. So what I have here is I want to share with you this community. I'm going to take myself out of the way so that way you can see what's going on here. This is a community. It's called the Digital Growth Community. It's one of the communities that we actually leverage. And I'm going to share with you how I'm going to give you the opportunity to have access to this same community just from being able to really partner with myself and allow me to help you really put together the system around it. Pretty simple, but I want to share with you step by step on how they're able to get those results. So at this time of cutting this video, the reason I wanted to share this with you because you see here's over 46,000. Let me get off here. 46,000 members right here in the community. If you see here, 46,000 people are currently inside of this community. And what's pretty cool, I'm gonna come over here to wins because this is the best way for me to share testimonials because it happens real time. And I just wanted to share with you here, 21 minutes ago, my first video, because it's about the skill set I want you to have you understand as making the results happen. You can, again, it's about learning the skill set, being able to leverage that. I understand how to really leverage digital assets and the digital process of a digital business. And that's what's taught here. That's what I love about it, is that's what's taught here. Still was one of the, well, let me go through the results. I'll tell you what one of the biggest things is still just understanding on how to just make sure your system and everything is set up. And that's where I want to come in to help you at. But look at this here. Homesick with the flu and still made another $900. That's pretty cool. I got to use that as a testimonial today, right? This one here is Daryl Hannah, another $900 this morning. Close to 5K. Automation is key. Sweet. Best ever, best ever. First time I got 3 leads, right? Website up and running. Show you how to get your website up and running. Please go follow such and such, right? So excited. What they got going on here. Got some TikTok videos going up. Almost 7,000 views. Look at this. $2,700 in 4 hours on Facebook. Wow. Baby steps. So I just wanted to share with you. People are winning here. This is live action. Just 3 days ago. $900 ding. Right? Someone got engaged. Proud of myself. 2 weeks going live. People are learning skill sets on how to make this happen. So I wanted to share with you how they learn these skill sets and what's making this happen. So I wanted to share with you a little bit of the components that make that happen. Well, inside of our community, right inside this community here, once you have access to the material, because it's about the skill set more than anything, again, that's what they're teaching inside of here, is how to leverage the skill set, how to launch, the online business. And this is what I was sharing with you right here. What is resale rights? This is how they're making it happen. Resale rights. And then we're sharing this 2-hour workday principle, which is very simple. And it's very simple. And it's just posting ads online, right? Doing it in a systematic fashion. They teach it right here. Posting it in a systematic fashion, only spending about 2 to 4 hours a day. And doing it where you're sending it to the automations and system that's pretty much set up, right? Because you can see right here, automate your online business for time freedom. Here's where the caveat comes into play, and this is where I love to help you and kind of get this thing up and running for you a little bit faster when it comes for this step-by-step, because automating your online business from time to time, the website set up, right? So these are all the things that you have to do, right? This is where I was saying there is a little bit of tech involved, if you will, but not too overcomplicated, but there's a lot of steps, right, of setting up your website, your whole Freedom Machine, things that go involved with making that happen. This is where I kind of come into play, is because I love helping people do just that. Let me see here. What else I wanted to share with you? That's well, here it is. So here's a little sending traffic to here. So it's pretty straightforward. You get a little capture page. These are things that need to be put in place. This looks a little bit different. It's because I'm on this bigger screen here, but discover how to start your own online business. So everyone gets their own little capture page. But what's cool is every time you make a sale from the digital products that's sold here, you actually get 100% of the commissions. So this is how that's actually happening. What's super cool is you're able to brand yourself. You're not branding anyone else. You're branding you. So that's super important because people are actually buying from you. So that's what I want to share with you is this is one of my entryways, and I want to help you be able to set this up because you can leverage this same component, right? That's the piece about digital asset that's super cool. And you can start branding yourself. So again, my purpose is for me, my daughter, tell our story here. It's the only place where you can actually brand yourself on a product that you didn't have to really create in the digital space that's helping people be able to generate 900 hours a day. Also being able to leverage a community of people who are winning, right? So it's pretty cool concept. That's why I really love it. The biggest thing, again, is overcoming the tech piece. I got you covered there, and you can see here average people are just really winning, right? People who have never really been in the digital space, never really marketed online. Look, first mastermind affiliate commission, right? Never did this before. So this is what's super exciting. 1 month update in digital marketing, right? Well, what was their update? I want to share with you real experience at Launchpad. Unfortunately, I haven't seen any sales results I hope for, but probably because I opted for, you can see that's what they really said here. Opted for a faceless account. But I'm not giving it up. I invested too much in this program. Please share some tips. So what's cool here is you can see here, I just wanted to share that for transparency. You can see all of the live engagement and support. That's one of the biggest things that's so important when it comes to doing things that's outside or new to you. 1 month update. But that was actually only 1 month too as well. So, right, it's kind of just shows you it's not overnight. But at the same time, people are still winning, right? And you got the support in here. So that's what I wanted to really share with you is what's really cool about understanding step by step what it takes, right? So I know this one's getting a little bit long. So what I want to do is I'm going to be cutting another video. I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit more about the marketing engine, what that really looks like, what's the details of the engine and stuff of that nature. But I wanted to share with you a asset that's possible for anyone just to tap into, really be able to leverage, start getting results, and really start to take action. Really, again, it's about execution. So whatever result you're looking for is just based off of execution, but I want to help you be able to really get the results. So one thing I didn't pull up or really share with you here, I'll kind of leave off with this is I'm creating my community though too as well, pretty much following the same principle. And leveraging the stuff that I just shared with you, this is how I'm able to help you too as well. One of my main things that I'm really doing is helping to set up, let's see here, where would I have it at? It's really pretty much helping to set it up for the most part, right? Taking that techie piece away from you, right? So my goal is to help you build and launch a digital asset effectively, saving you time and learn the exact steps to generate income and quickly without the usual tech headaches. So really leverage what I just shared with you, but helping you get that set up without having to use any tech headaches, right? Some people come to me and they already have an asset or a digital asset where they may not need to, leverage that particular community or program, which is totally fine as well, but they still need to have the process or discover the techniques to enhance their current systems to maximize profit. So that's what I want to help you with. If you're in one of those two areas where you want to learn how to really leverage digital assets, start taking the right steps, regardless if you have your own, right? Or you're just starting and you want to leverage a digital asset, I can help you in either one. The biggest one is really just getting the tech piece, right? Is the biggest component, because once that tech, the machine, the engine component of it is really set up, you're good to go, right? That's how I look at it, because the rest of it is just about learning on how do you get visibility to it, and there's a lot of ways to be able to do that, whether you're doing organic or paid advertising. Either way, it's about getting that message out there, and there's a lot of ways to find that work for you based off of what you're comfortable with. So with that being said, what I want you to do is right below this video, you'll find a link to where you can actually click to really apply to work with myself and also get access to what I was just sharing with you right here, the digital growth community network, right, where you can start leveraging their assets and the resources as well as myself to help you really make sure you don't have to worry about any of the tech. So you're really just good to go. It's really just about just plugging and playing and just kind of coming in and just making things happen. So if that sounds like a good fit for you, just click the link right below. Go ahead and just apply to work with myself, and I look forward to being able to help you put these resources in play and taking it to the next level. So we'll talk to you soon. Peace.